W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Year of the End, a memoir of marriage, truth and fiction, by Anne Theroux, narrated by the author. For Marcel and Louis. Truth becomes fiction when the fiction's true. Real becomes not real when the unreal's real. Dream of the Red Chamber. Cao Chin. This memoir is based on the diary I kept during 1990, the year that my first marriage came to an end. Sometime after that, in the late 90s, I used the diary to trigger thoughts and recollections which I wrote down while the events of that year were still fresh in my mind. I was trying to write truth, not fiction. Actual diary entries and quotations from written sources have been reproduced without alteration, though they may have been shortened. Many of the interviews, with Barbara Cartland, Kingsley Amis and Elizabeth Frink, for example, were transcribed from my cassette recordings. Other conversations are from memory. Names of some minor characters have been changed. Chapter 1. Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, in a warm December, when I was teaching at a school near Mount Kenya and wondering whether I should pack my bags and drive to Uganda to get married, I bought a diary for the year ahead. Inside the cover was a green sticky-backed label made up of perforated strips to be inserted in the diary, ready printed with these reminders. Tomorrow is my father's birthday. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. Tomorrow is my wedding anniversary. Tomorrow is... When my fiancé came to visit me, wearing a dusty suit, open-necked shirt and plimsolls, having driven 500 miles from Kampala in a day, on a road that was still not completely tarmacked, he seized the diary and the green labels with delight. "It's a poem by T.S. Eliot," he said, reading it aloud in a lugubrious voice. I don't remember sticking the strips into the diary. It was for the year 1968, the year of Les Événements in Paris and the Battle of Grosvenor Square in London. The year of the Tet Offensive, the Biafran War, the Soviet invasion of Prague and the murder of Martin Luther King. And the year my first son was born in Mulago Hospital, Kampala, on the 13th of June. None of these could have been marked in advance with a green sticker. And I no longer have that diary.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?